take your calls. On anything we've talked about up to this point in the program. Let's play clip number 2, Rob. First of all, before we jump into the immigration stuff, this is MSNBC making a kind of a flailing attempt this morning to cover this Gosnell story. They had the former governor of Pennsylvania, Fast Eddie Rendell, on, and here is how Joe Scarborough's exchange with the governor of Pennsylvania. This was going on. These butcherings were going on when Governor Rendell was in charge of the state of Pennsylvania, and watch how he tries to pass the ball to Leroy. Let's listen.
I got to ask you a tough question here. The grand jury and the prosecutor has said one of the reasons why this clinic wasn't investigated is because there are political pressures. Whenever somebody wants to go in and investigate an abortion clinic or do tough regulations on it, suddenly people start screaming and yelling that somebody's trying to take away their constitutional rights. What happened here?
Again, I think it was more bureaucratic incompetence than that, Joe. I never heard anything about that. When I was district attorney, I actually prosecuted a doctor for doing exactly what Dr. Gosnell did. So believe me.
So you were this. What years were you governor?
2003 to 2010.
So you never once heard anything about this?
Never.
Who was in charge of the department that he's talking about for you?
There were 2 or 3 commissioners, secretaries during my time, but what happened was that Philadelphia regional office, all of in a state as large as us, we've got regional offices, they just didn't do their job. But I can guarantee it wasn't because of political pressure.
So Governor Rendell, wasn't my fault. It was the flunkies below me. It's all their fault. I don't even know their names. 2 or 3 of them, they're bozos, chuckleheads. They didn't do their job. Not my fault. Don't blame me. Where have we heard that before? Now, I want to get your call.